Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the 1-day chart. We're sitting here just above 59 cents. It was another green day for XRP. But again, no real price movement. You know, everybody wants to know, when is XRP going to break out? Well, you could look at it like this. Last month, everybody was saying August is going to be a very big month for crypto. There's 1 week left. Let's wait and see if we break out. But now most people are saying October is going to be the most bullish month you have ever seen for crypto. And I would agree with that. I think XRP is definitely going to pump into October 7th, when we finally find out whether or not the SEC is going to appeal the judge's decision. I think we're going to pump up, and then we're going to watch a dump off happen like we've seen multiple times in the past. Then we'll start to rise up once again. However, Ripple launching their new RLUSD stablecoin, that can lead to some upward movement on the price of XRP. But again, nobody could call this market 100%. And you know when XRP is going to break out? When we all least expect it. Like I always tell you, we are in crypto. If somebody could call this market 100%, we would just all invest the night before it takes off, get rich the next day, and then sell off all of our crypto. But crypto doesn't work like that. It moves when no one is expecting it to happen. Analyst identifies the only 3 resistance levels stopping an XRP uptrend. So they're saying the resistance levels are at 65 cents, $1.60, and its all-time high at $3.35. Now, I always thought the all-time high was $3.84. And once we break above that, then we will go into price discovery. Now, 65 cents is definitely a resistance level. I even said once we break above 65 cents again, that's when I'm going to start to get excited about the price of XRP. And some people would argue there's other resistance levels as well. One's around 84 cents. Another one is around $1.20. But you know, we are going to break through these resistance levels at some point. It's going to happen. You want to be here when that happens. Speculation suggests XRP could hit $1 million if 1 XRP drop equals 1 RLUSD. Now, Crypto Tank is speculating that if in the future 1 drop of XRP equals the value of 1 RLUSD, then that would translate to an XRP price of $1 million. Seeing as there are 1 million drops in 1 XRP. While Crypto Tank suggested that this is 100% possible, the speculation remains audacious. In a subsequent comment, the community figure doubled down on his speculation. He agreed that RLUSD will always be $1, but argued that XRP's price could be much higher in the future. According to him, when XRP price becomes too high, most market participants will resort to moving drops instead of 1 whole XRP. And I just showed you David Schwartz talking about that just a couple days ago, when I was talking about XRP becoming scarce at some point in the future. So maybe this can possibly happen. But right now, it's just speculation. I do believe XRP is going to achieve some very high price points, especially once we start moving the world's money. And we have tokenized assets coming to the XRP ledger at the same time, but we're just not quite there yet. XRP could be classified differently. And you know, I've seen this multiple times. They're saying, well, XRP is definitely not a security, but what is it exactly? In my opinion, what XRP is the world's bridge currency. It's going to work as a bridge in between two countries, in between two people, in between two companies, banks. And, you know, that's where I always seen XRP. That's what I always classified XRP as. And even in this new House hearing today, Hester Pierce, she throws Gary Gensler under the bus on lack of clarity for crypto and tokens themselves not being securities. But everybody wants to get that clarity so we know exactly what XRP is. But take a listen to this.
Do you think that one reason why multiple terms are being used here for crypto is that there's no regulatory clarity or consensus identifying which tokens may or may not be offered pursuant to an investment contract?
I think that's absolutely true. We've taken a legally imprecise view to mask the regulatory lack of clarity.
So this question of an investment contract, the SEC defined crypto asset securities as an investment contract represented by the underlying crypto asset. Yet, tucked away in a footnote on an amended complaint, the SEC clarified a security is determined by the, quote, contracts, expectations, and understandings centered on the sales and distribution of a digital asset, and not that the digital asset itself is a security. Is the SEC using inconsistent standards here? I mean, is that what's happening?
I think what's happening is that we're trying to be ambiguous because the legal precision carries with it real implications. And this is why people have been coming to us and saying we need clarity. Is the token itself a security? Or is it part of an investment contract? Is it being sold together with an investment contract? If it is, what is that investment contract and how long does it track along with the token? By using imprecise language, we've been able to sort of suggest that the token itself is a security apart from that investment contract, which has implications for secondary sales. It has implications for who can list it. And I think this is absolutely, we've fallen down on our duty as a regulator not to be precise. And so tucking into a footnote that, yes, we admit that now actually the token itself is not a security, that's something that we should have admitted long ago and then started wrestling with the difficult questions.
Okay. So would a statutory definition provide that clarity for the agency? Or is this something the agency can do itself?
You know, we certainly have authority where we can provide guidance. We can use our exemptive authority. It's always helpful to have Congress weigh in, but there certainly are some guidelines we could provide in this area that we have chosen not to provide.
But a statutory definition would help.
Well, I always welcome the input of Congress.
So think about it like this. They have the ability to give clarity, but they just don't want to give clarity. Because as long as there's no clarity, Gary could just go shake down crypto company after crypto company like he's been doing. But, you know, once we got clarity, what is XRP? And then they would most likely give clarity on meme coins as well. What would a meme coin be? A casino coin, something that is a gambling investment? And that's why I think they're going to have to eliminate the meme coins at some point. And only a handful of current cryptocurrencies will actually get clarity. The rest will just disappear. But I always looked at XRP as the world's bridge currency. And I think that's what it's evolving into, because that's what it was. It was always that from day one. It takes Bitcoin 10 minutes to settle one transaction. It takes Ripple XRP only 5 seconds. That's 120 Ripple transactions for every Bitcoin transaction. Now, the reason I wanted to mention this is because I see all these people saying, well, through Lightning Network, all of a sudden, Bitcoin is going to get all this adoption and merchants all around the world are going to be using Bitcoin. It makes no sense. The banks are not going to go in the direction of Bitcoin. And I even think Bitcoin failed as a store of value. You know, look at gold right now. New all-time high after new all-time high. That's why instead of parking up my money into Bitcoin, I would sooner park my money into gold. And XRP is always going to be part of the banking system as we move forward. All the rails are already in place. Ripple user dLocal has partnered ShopeePay. dLocal merchants can let users make 4 new payments in 4 new markets: Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. The interesting thing is that ShopeePay is powered by Tranglo, another Ripple partner. You know, it's always a partner of Ripple if it's not Ripple directly. And now that merchants are going to be using this service, we are eventually going to see mass adoption of XRP. It's just a matter of time. Look at Korea. They're buying up a ton of XRP because they could actually shop with XRP there. They could buy coffee with XRP there. Eventually, this is going to be worldwide. It's just a matter of time. A thread of connections coming from Wrath of Conman. C Group owns Shopee and Garena Games. C and Ripple invested in Forte. Ripple and Tranglo built a platform for Shopee SG. Forte's Payco. PTI handles KYC. Rally, a creator platform, uses PTI. Rally mentioned Shopee as part of their Asian expansion. You could see how it starts with one partnership and then all of a sudden it grows out and expands from there. Same thing is going to happen with institutional adoption, which is going to lead to mass adoption. Everything is building out perfectly still. Unleashing the power of AI on the XRP ledger. We're excited to announce a new funding track dedicated to AI-powered projects. So you see, these are the 2 latest projects. AndChain.ai offers AI-powered intelligence enhancing blockchain security, risk, and compliance strategies. And Chat XRP transforms XRP ledger interactions, providing seamless access to Web3 services through a simple interface, integrated with the XRP ledger and third-party applications. This AI-powered chat app utilizes the ledger and extends APIs for real-time data, and they're looking to expand even more towards AI. You're starting to see the XRP ledger become very well-rounded. It's tied to cross-border payments and transactions, CBDC, tokenization, custody, AI, and the projects just keep onboarding one after another. Everything is starting to build so much value around XRP. Rep. Wiley Nichols says that SEC Chair Gensler has single-handedly set the U.S. back years on its support for Web3 technology. Take a listen.
I'd like to get a yes or no answer from everybody. Here, starting with Commissioner Crenshaw, yes or no. Do you agree with Vice President Harris, her statement that the U.S. should encourage innovative technologies like digital assets while protecting investors and consumers? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Protecting the investors, I agree with that for sure. Promoting innovation, yes, but protecting investors.
Yes or no?
Yes, protect the investors. That's what we are doing.
Chair Gensler, I hope you understand that your misguided approach to regulation by enforcement and open hostility to crypto is hurting our economy and sending American jobs overseas. You've single-handedly set us back years in our support for Web3 technology.
And we watched all these other countries grow into crypto hubs all around the world, while the U.S. just continued to crack down on crypto every chance they got. That's what happened over the last 3 years. And now we're starting to see all this technology and all this growth happen in other countries. The US now has to play catch up. Crypto isn't safe as long as Gary is around. Take a listen.
Mr. Gensler, no surprise, many of us aren't fans of your approach to the job, but it does seem that you've abused your authority, and you seem to kind of gloat as candidate Harris decides that she wants to pivot on crypto and say, no, you can trust us. We're going to be okay on this. It seems like you're gloating. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. The war on crypto goes on. So as you highlighted, you meet with the chairman of the Federal Reserve regularly. Do you guys discuss things like Operation Choke Point 2.0, the way to block and restrict market certainty for crypto-affiliated firms?
I've never heard that term, and I'd also want to say half of the rules that we've adopted, 42 rules, half of them have actually been bipartisan.
Some of the work's been good, but a lot of it's been bad.
You know, Gary just doesn't want to push the U.S. forward when it comes to innovation. And he's right, crypto isn't safe as long as Gary's around. And the bad thing is this, Gary has a good chance of going to work at the U.S. Treasury if Harris becomes president. I don't know how bad Gary of a job Gary's going to do at the Treasury, but I'm sure it's going to be far worse than his job at the SEC. And while he's holding the U.S. back, jobs are leaving this country as well. And it's not just innovation, and it's not just letting other countries get ahead of the U.S., but a lot of people are losing their jobs at the same time. He's not protecting anyone. Breaking, China cuts bank reserve requirement by 50 basis points. 10-year bond yield falls to 2%. First time on record. Now that China is cutting requirements and cutting rates, this could also be very bullish for crypto. I want to see what kind of impact this has on the price of crypto going forward. But you know, it is nice to see XRP still holding around 60 cents. I remember last week, people kept saying, we're going to drop below 50 cents again. But here we are, still holding up. Let's hope we go upward from here. And until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.